Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and today we're going to be talking about this Wired.com review of Hogwarts Legacy, which isn't really a review at all. It's basically mostly giving this person's perspective about the gripes that they have with J.K. Rowling, not actually talking about the good stuff with the game, anything good about the game really. The fact that they called the game mid at best, and yet they rated it a 1 out of 10. That's not mid, that means it's hot garbage is what you're basically saying. Saying it helped me say goodbye to the setting for good. I guess you could do that. That's on you. No one's forcing you to play this game. Except, it's your job to review this game in a non-biased way. But you can't seem to do that. At the very least, I gave credit to IGN for being able to do it. But at the same time, they released a thing about J.K. Rowling separately, an announcement, we'll say, about J.K. Rowling separately after giving the game a 9 out of 10, and I did do a video on that. Go check it out. But the person says, there is no magic in Hogwarts Legacy. The game is mid at best, and its real-world harms aren't possible to ignore. They actually are possible to ignore because they don't exist. These are the same type of people that said that bad things were going to happen if you go watch the Joker movie I think it was 2019 it came out. Tired. The story is rooted in anti-ick tropes. It's not. These people believe that the goblins are representation of Jews, which means you're a racist. Did you ever think of that? The gameplay feels dated. The graphics feel like they're a couple of generations behind. Yeah, I don't think a couple of generations behind, which would probably be, if we're going by generations, we would be at the PS1 era, which I don't think this game looks anywhere close to what the Harry Potter games looked like back on the PS1, if there even was one. So that's a damn right lie. It doesn't stay true to the established lore. Every character feels like an off-brand version of the characters we know and love. There's no sense of place, no magic, no heart. Yikes, y'all. I don't even smoke, and I feel like I need a cigarette before I get this thing started. We're here to talk about the grapes about J.K. Rowling, not actually your Hogwarts Legacy, and to do what we need to do, discuss the whole mess. Pull up a chair, pour yourself some tea, wrap yourself in a blanket, scream into a pillow in the abyss, because this one's going to take a lot out of both of us. Yeah, it'll definitely take a lot out of you, you fat bitch. Hogwarts Legacy is a third-person action RPG set in the same universe as the classic Harry Potter series. Children's books, in case you need a refresher, books of the Wizarding World setting in the Harry Potter franchise are all the intellectual property and brainchildren of author J.K. Rowling. This is important because she's always been inseparable from her work and from work that she's inspired and licensed, for better and now mostly for worse. Nothing with a Wizarding World stamp on it can be viewed outside the context of it being a product of Dame J.K. Rowling. Within the pages of her book, she made the ordinary seem extraordinary. She created a place where weird, lonely kids would be told they were special, where kids who had survived bad things were more than just fundamentally broken. Since 2019, though, the once beloved children's author as well had some opinions that I don't like, even though it's simply things like biology exists and I don't want biological males in biological women's bathrooms and spaces. But of course, this is the type of things that these people gripe about all the time. It's literally all a bunch of gobbledygook. The story, besides being rooted in these anti-Semitic to global cabal, is trying to end this thing, but that's bad because these people like being these people. Doesn't even feel compelling. It feels muddy, a minefield of unanswered questions, unexplained motivations, and speaking of which, the characters often flat out state their motivations, but they don't feel believable and particularly coherent. Said this Hogwarts doesn't feel like Hogwarts. It absolutely does feel like Hogwarts because you're literally in the Hogwarts castle. And there's magic everywhere. And there's classrooms. And there's people teaching you magic spells. I don't know. And they use the magic spells that are in the Harry Potter universe. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. For that reason alone, I can't in good conscience recommend spending your money on it. Combined with who this game helps and who it harms. Well, it's definitely not worth it unless your goal is to cause harm. No, if your goal is just to play a video game, your goal is just to play a video game. This doesn't harm the trans people that you so desperately want to be allies with. This is a familiar problem, though. It's one we see in the latest Wizarding World films as well. there's a direct correlation between how open Rowling becomes about her bigotry and how flat and heartless the Wizarding World media becomes. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it's because this alphabet community and genuine allies, which are just male feminists for the most part, are some of the best creative minds in the world. And these films in this game were made largely without them. The game industry is far more queer than most people realize. Yeah, because people with mental illnesses exist. All the things you know, there are more people that are disabled than there are queer. All the things you know and love about your favorite games are made by queer people. Wrong. All my favorite things were made by people who are not queer. I don't think a queer person made Lord of the Rings. I don't think a queer person made Star Wars. I don't think a queer person made Alien, or Braveheart, or Gladiator, or Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, or Final Fantasy, or Kingdom Hearts, or Dragon Quest. I don't think so. Nice try, though. In the yawning emptiness at the heart of Hogwarts Legacy, I see the quiet solidarity of queer people and our allies in game development. I probably won't ever know their names, so then shut the fuck up. But you know who you are. I see you. No, you don't. You just said you don't know. You probably don't know their names. So you don't see them if you don't know their names. And I appreciate you more than words can ever express. Thank you for making it easy for me to close the book on Hogwarts and Harry Potter. The magic is gone and won't ever return. Because without us, the Wizarding World is as heartless as its creator. Yeah, because J.K. Rowling is going to definitely cry over losing a weirdo person like you as she cries on her bed of royalty checks and billionaire assets. But again, this is coming from the same person who made these type of articles. The best toys for everyone. 7 great Valentine's Day deals on toys. The best coffee subscriptions you've savored. 5 great bedroom fun deals. It's like the best automated espresso, the best weighted blankets. It's like, yeah, we're definitely gonna miss someone talking about some of these weirdo things. But remember, breaking news, everyone. We got breaking news. Are you ready? We got breaking news from Melanie Mack over on Twitter, who says, updated harm count for how many people have passed because of gamers playing Hogwarts Legacy, 0. And that's just a hard, honest truth, because these weirdos really think that you playing a video game based on a world that you grew up with somehow brings harm to the trans community or the alphabet community. It's such a weird thing that so much controversy has come out from this game, and that people just want to play and live and breathe in the world of Harry Potter in a great experience like Hogwarts Legacy. But because these people don't agree with what the author says, which, like I said, is biology is real, and she doesn't want biological males in biological female spaces like bathrooms or sports, somehow that's bad. That's somehow bad. Just remember, most of this is, presented by women and male feminists. If that's the world you want to live in, where there's a complete erasure of women, go at it. Have at it. The men are done. We don't care anymore. Go ahead. And when it's all destroyed, your identity is destroyed, and the erasure of women is complete, we will be sitting back laughing at you because we just don't care anymore. So, thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. All the new subscribers, all the returning subscribers, returning viewers, new viewers. Be sure to hit the like button if you did like the video. Comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set it to all. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.